Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with another exciting tutorial. And this has been a long pending tutorial where a lot of people has requested to start a series on Helm. And we had a complete tutorial on Kubernetes manifest and all those things. So as a continuation, I wanted to start a tutorial on Kubernetes Helm as well. So this will be the starting topic on Kubernetes Helm tutorial. So in this video, what we will be discussing is we will go through what is Helm, what do you mean by Helm as part of Kubernetes, and also what are Helm charts. So we'll talk about what are Helm chart and what is the reason for using Helm chart and what is the basic structure of Helm chart, and also we'll be seeing some of the basic commands on Helm. So then we'll have a continuation as part of this tutorial in the upcoming weeks. So watch till end of this video so that you'll get a complete picture on what we are going to talk about Helm chart structure. So you'll get a basics on Helm, and then we'll be able to proceed further on the hands-on of this topic. So before I get started into this topic, I would request you, if you are new to my channel or if you have not subscribed to my channel, click on the subscribe button. Also like my videos, press the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I upload any new videos. So let's get started. So as a basics, you need to understand what is Helm as part of Kubernetes, right? So what is Helm? So in order to understand what is Helm, you also need to know what is package managers. So have you heard about package managers? I'm sure you would have heard. So you would have heard about Yum, right? So we use Yum repositories to install applications in Linux, CentOS or Red Hat machines, right? And we also use apt like in Ubuntu, so where you run apt install some software like Java or something, so it will use those to download the application from the repository, right? So these are package managers, same way you have a Homebrew in Mac, and you also have Chocolatey in Windows. So you would have seen all these things. So at least one of things you would have heard about the package manager. So same way let's understand about what is Helm. So basically, in simple term, you can say Helm is a package manager for Kubernetes. So if you want to install some application on Kubernetes, you already have a packaged application in Helm repository, so you can just use that to install it on Kubernetes. So Helm helps you to streamline this installation and management of Kubernetes application. So as I mentioned, in normal package managers, you do an installation like yum install nginx, right? So it will get the whole package of nginx, so it would have been already packaged and kept it into the yum repository. Similar way in Helm, you have Helm repositories where you'll keep all your packaged application for Kubernetes, so you can just install that from those repositories. So Helm uses a packaging format called charts. So charts is the base, or you're going to package the application, and that is called charts. So we will see about Helm charts in the upcoming slides. So let's talk about a little bit more about Helm. So let's consider a scenario like you have a Kubernetes cluster and you have different applications running deployed on your Kubernetes cluster, maybe app 1, app 2 or app 3, right? So you may have different deployment services and all those things running on your Kubernetes cluster. So how you do that? Usually in a basic normal process, you will create your manifest file or YAML templates. You'll have YAML config files, right, where you'll write down your deployment configs. You'll write down your other configs like secrets. You may have config max. You may have service YAML files. So for deploying one file, you may have multiple configuration files in YAML format, right? And you'll be running those things so that your applications will be created on Kubernetes cluster. So what Helm is proposing, that you package all those things into a single concept. So you have different config files. So you package them all together into one concept called charts. So that is called Helm chart. So this Helm chart will contain all these configuration files which you need for the application, and you package it together and you name it something like your nginx version 101 something, and you keep it. So all those configuration secret config maps, deployments, your services, all those config files, manifest files are available in one Helm chart, and once you run that, it will going to create your application. And next time if you want to update it, you update your Helm chart with making changes, you create a new version, so once you run that, it will install the new versions. So that is the whole concept of Helm. So as I mentioned, now you also understood what is Helm chart. So as part of definition, Helm chart is a collection of files that describes a related set of Kubernetes resources. So resources means like it can be a deployments, it can be your services or config maps or secrets. So different resources, you put it together as a collection, and that all together forms your application. So that is what it is called chart. So the Helm chart is a simply Kubernetes YAML manifest file combined into a single package that can be advertised to your Kubernetes cluster. So same thing what we discussed. So these are YAML manifest file which are combined into a single package that can be installed on Kubernetes cluster. And this single chart can be used to deploy something, a simple application like nginx pod or something, or it can be very complex, like it can be a full web stack with HTTP servers or databases, etc. Okay, and this Helm charts helps you to define, install, upgrade even the most complex Kubernetes applications. So you can do Helm chart for defining your whole application. You can install it. You can have different versions, so you can upgrade it for one version to other versions. So Kubernetes can contain the version changes from the history of those applications. So it's easy for you to upgrade or roll back all those things using Helm. So let's talk about a little bit more about Helm chart structure. Okay, so when you create a Helm chart, so we are not going to do a hands-on now, because I will do that as part of upcoming tutorial, like how to install Helm. Then we will see how to create Helm charts using our command line. But usually when you create a Helm, like Helm create, and you give your chart name, it will create a folder with the whole concept. Okay, so basically your top will be your chart name. Okay, and for example, if you given like test as your chart, so Helm chart, so or nginx as your application, so the name will be the nginx. The inside that you'll have multiple files and folders. So one of the major file is called chart.yaml, and it also will have a file called values.yaml. And also there will be folders like charts and also templates. So there will be other files, but these are main 4 files which we will be talking more in the upcoming tutorials, because these are some major files as part of Helm charts. So we will be updating a lot of contents, and how to create the charts. You need to know what file has to be put in which location, what content has to be put on which files. Okay, so let's talk more about what these files do. So what about chart.yaml? So chart.yaml is more of containing the meta information about your chart. So for your application, you are creating a chart, right? Helm chart. So in that you may be defined like this is the name of your application, the version number, the different configurations, right? So those meta informations will be defined in the chart.yaml. And values.yaml, this is the place where you keep the values for the template file. For example, in your template, you may be using like a deployment name should be like this, container name should be like this, your pod name should be like this. But you cannot keep updating all those things in every your config files or template file. So what you do is you create a values.yaml file. In that you will define your container should be this one, your pod should be having this name, and in the template you will be calling that values.container so that it can take those values in the template from the values.yaml. So we'll see about, don't worry, we will see about all these things hands-on in the upcoming tutorial, but I just want to give you an overview like what all these files do first. Now we also have a folder called charts. So what charts do is like if you have this chart which you're creating is dependent on some other chart. For example, if you're creating a chart for nginx installation and you want some other chart to be called to install your application, so you need to put those charts into this folder. So this is the folder where you keep the dependent charts. And templates is the place where you put all your actual manifest which you are deploying as part of your Helm chart. For example, you might want to deploy nginx deployment, which you need service, config, max, secrets. So all those manifest files should be put under these templates. And as I mentioned, these templates have all these files, and in these files you may be calling some values from values.yaml. So that's how it's get defined as part of Helm chart. We'll see all these things in the hands-on. Okay. Now let's see some of the basic commands which we may be seeing in the upcoming tutorial. So basically in Helm we'll be using these few commands very often, or this would be the maximum commands which we use. So for example, Helm install, so you can install an existing chart like Helm install and the chart name, so you can install the chart. And you can search for the chart like Helm search, and you can give the name of the chart name so it can search in the repository. So you can also have private repository or the public Helm repository. So all those things we will talk in the later tutorials. You can also list all your deployed releases. So if you Helm list, it will show you all the deployed releases. And Helm upgrade, you can upgrade your releases with the new versions. And you can also Helm delete. So if you want to delete once you install your application, you want to delete it, you use Helm delete, so that it will delete the releases and all deployment resources as part of the chart. We'll also see some other commands like Helm create, so that you can create a Helm chart and how you can configure all those things. So we will see as part of upcoming tutorial. But in this tutorial I want to talk more about the basics. What is Helm chart, what is Helm, what is Helm chart structure, what are the basic commands, and we will see more about in the upcoming tutorial. So don't worry, just keep subscribing to my channel, put on the notification button so that you'll be notified about the new tutorials, and we can work together, we can learn together, and we'll be able to achieve our goal. So I hope this tutorial is informative for you. So for watching more videos like this, and if you like my videos, click on the subscribe button, and also like, share, and give your feedback on the comment section so that I can take those. So this is one tutorial which I'm creating as part of a lot of feedback which people has been asking to create on Helm tutorial. So thank you for watching.